Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. It's opening season of lobster mini season to be specific, and we're gonna go out there and see if we can catch some bugs, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. It's early in the morning. We are heading out to go catch some lobster. Mini season has begun, first day. So I got a good crew of people, got 7 of us. We can catch 42 lobster. So hopefully it won't be too crazy out there. We can find some lobster and we'll have a good time. Normally opening morning we'll start out free diving, but the current was kicking it today. And yesterday when we scouted, we found a really nice ledge and we wanted to hit that first. So me and Christopher went down with the tank. So we go down there and it's really dark. You can start lobstering an hour before light. So it's still pretty dark. We got our flashlights and we're just working the ledge. With our tanks, we can kind of put heavier weights on and just kind of stay on the bottom and just crawl around and tickle out the lobster and put them in a lobster bag. The key to diving for lobster is kind of have your gear in order and stay organized. We use a lot of clips to keep things together. Make sure your net and your stick and your lobster bag or lobster motel doesn't get tangled. Mine actually has a little open piece on the hinges and it was getting tangled in my net, so I got to fix that. So check yours, before lobster season. We get back up, we have a little bit better daylight, and we start free diving. Daylight's better for free diving too because it's hard to free dive, hold your net, stick, and a flashlight. Whereas diving, you can kind of sit on the bottom, set your flashlight down, point in a certain direction, and catch the lobster right. And the way we do our system is we got a couple divers in the water and a couple people on the boat who are helping them out, okay? People on the boat are not just joyriding, working on their tan, or reading a book up on the beanbag. They're working, okay? I have them watching the divers, let me know when they drop off the rope, bringing in the ropes, throwing the ropes out, trading out nets, double checking lobster measurements, keeping up with the count, and just having those marker jugs ready. So everyone's keeping an eye out, especially when all the boats are around. Everyone's active, in the lobster catching process. All in all, day one was really good. We caught our limit pretty quick, which is good because we had more people on the boat than usual. We had 7 of us, but we caught our limit, had a good quick morning, got the lobster cleaned, and are prepping for day 2. Day 2 is usually a little harder, less lobster around, so we'll see how it goes. Looked at a couple spots when it was pretty dark and not much there, so hopefully this spot has some lobster, we'll see.
Looks like Christopher's got one over here off the side of the boat. That means his boat people are going to work. Right, wasn't a perfect handoff on the first one. First guy of the morning. Let's see what he does. He's a keeper. We want to double check him just to be sure down here. You never want to guesstimate. You always want to check, double check, maybe sometimes triple check. Nowhere near done, but we're at 1. Lobstering was an Olympic sport. Christopher would be getting the gold medal on this one. He's got the biggest 2 days in a row now. Okay, this one will caught up here. He's so big. look at this guy here. Quite a specimen. Barely fits in my hand here.
Got another one.
This one's not even close. Look how big this fella is.
Big lobster. Just need more of them.
Dad's got one.
Still getting a few over there?
I don't know.
He's still taking a gander. Captain Tank Top with him.
There, but
Going a little slower today. Time to talk about one of the many different jobs that comes when lobster season. A lot of people think lobstering, you just come out, you got your snorkeling gear, you're automatically going down to catch lobster. There's actually a lot more to it. Requires a whole crew. Luckily, the Real Hazardous crew is all hands on deck this week. All 7 of us, all hands on deck. Takes a boat person, takes at least 2 people in the water. It takes spotters. It's a lot of hard work. It's not as easy as it looks.
Grab, I'll pull you in. Do you get that?
I caught a big one.
You can eat them.
yeah, Mark, that lobster took his butt. I'm gonna eat him personally, little
Yeah,
turkey.
he's bothering me. Quit being a.
I think my dad's fun meter is running low. I don't know if you guys track that on the boat. You have a fun meter, and sometimes lobstering, we're like, why are we doing this? Everyone's yelling at each other. What's the deal? I think my dad's approaching that stage.
Being a fighter. Call this one Rocky Balboa. 9.
We moved around to another inshore spot as well. It's pretty crowded there. It's actually more boats than I've seen in the past. But we were able to catch some lobster.
Lobster catching is H. Oh my goodness. Oh, they stopped doing that.
Well, they quit getting off and catching them lobster.
I know, doesn't that drive me nuts? Yeah, every time
Absolutely.
they have a nice, decent ride, and every time, oh, he's off. He's got another lobster. He got a lobster.
That. Give me that hand though. So what, we only need 8 more?
Yeah, we're chugging along, almost there. Current's starting to slack up. Running pretty hard earlier. Looks like some rain over there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Chris is back on the rope, so hold on.
Got a good workout. Me, what I say, I'm in my lobster prime. My lungs say, the heck you are.
Or for some people, knees.
Yeah. All right, guys, they're off. Over here, I like to try to stay pointed in one direction because it's so tight. number.
That's all.
One tip I'd remind everyone to do is have a couple marker jugs, and not just have them on the boat, but have them like ready, have them out, and just get ready to throw them in the water when a diver sees a good spot. When the current's kicking, it's real easy to get off, your number, and to have that marker there with like a visual, indicator of where your hole is makes it easy to get back up there. The boat driver can actually pull you back there, give you a second to hover, catch your breath. You can let off, catch the lobster, come up and then grab the rope, and he can kind of pull you up. Otherwise, the current's going to blast your boat off really quick. It's the downside of lobstering around the bridges where the current's pretty strong. But there are a lot of lobster there, so we do well catching them that way. One other thing to remember is when you're using these marker jugs, make sure you don't get tangled in them, like my dad. Look like that scene from Jaws where the shark's pulling those barrels around. Don't get tangled in it. Yeah. He is caught in the marker line. It happens sometimes. It's like Jaws swimming around. My dad can't go down, not with 3. That boy, he's stuck at the top.
You're marking it right now.
We got him. We got our limit. Mini season 2021 is in the books. Caught plenty of lobster. Pretty kind of tough today, but we made it work. Despite the pessimism at the beginning, we came through.
It's fun, but I am glad it's over.
All right, guys, we're gonna clean them, cook some up, and relax a little, catch up on some sleep, and do some fishing soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.